I already told about this in a brief way where I got accepted, acceptance confirmation letter from the Forum IA's residential coaching campus, cohort 6. This I have already shown you guys. But the thing is, so many things are going in my brain lately, like whether to go or not go. Because first of all, it costs hell lot of money, which we are supposed to pay upfront. And second, the culture is different, the environment is different, the cuisines are different. On top of it, I don't speak the language, and there's going to be a huge culture shock, and I do not really know how I'll be adjusting there. And also, we were told that people there will put in minimum 10 plus hours on a daily basis, and mains classes will be taken care by them, prelims classes will be taken care by them, current affairs, everything will be covered. And here I have already signed up for my foundation course, both anthro and GS. It's started, and on top of it, I'm not sure to what extent I'll be keeping in pace with that, because if you see, last year All India rank 38, Abhishek, and All India rank 156, one more girl, she got through from the same batch. So it is a pretty well performing batch. If you go there, I mean, if I go there, my life will be pretty much sorted. I will not have too much time to be disturbed and all of that. That's part of me. But the other part of me says that it might not be the right step for me, like I do not really know. When I took the test, I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I have to do it. I have to go there. Oh, I need the same age group people. I need the competition. Oh, I need who is that Ayush Sinha sir to take my mentorship. I need to be in touch with the people. But suddenly, I feel my game is already getting better, and I do not really think I need to go somewhere and do something which I'm not good at, because people who are selected in this group, they do have a good command over the basics. I do have a bit of command over my basics, but it is not enough for me to fetch a rank. Like, if you're appearing for a competitive examination, either you're 1 or you're 0. There is nothing in the form of decimals, right? So I'm not 1. That means I'm 0. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So I do not really know if I have to sweat it out, go there, start a new life, or just continue what's working for me. Anyways, if you have any ideas or inputs or any suggestions, you're welcome. I need it. I'm helping you by showing what I'm doing in my life. I would appreciate if you guys help me too as well. I'd really appreciate it. Please help me out. Coming back to my vlog, let's start here. So, yes, coming back to the vlog, the week has been very hectic. Strangely, I was studying 8 around hours in a day. And on top of it, one thing I have realized is this handmade notes is not my type. I'm more of a digital copy person. Probably that's because of my university days and numerous PDFs that I was going through. And I'm suddenly realizing that I'm not a pen and paper person, but unfortunately, the exam is a paper based examination where we are supposed to write with a pen. So I need to figure this out. Not sure whether to keep it as a mix, or not sure whether to go all in and write notes, or just to follow the PDFs, because the class PDFs which they are giving pretty much covers everything. Why would I need to make a notes again? Right? I don't know. So many confusions this week and so much of tiring, and this is a very long day because I actually put in 8 hours of studying. Hi everyone, it's 8:30 p.m. right now. It's 27th February 2026. Today I have finished my live lecture, and I had my dinner as well, and I just took a nice 30-minute walk on the terrace, because 3 hours of straight sitting and all of that will actually cause too much of back pain, and it is not so advisable. So it's 8:30 right now, and today I have studied the Natufian culture, revised that a bit, and the Indus Valley civilization and Mesolithic culture also have revised of world and India. Other than that, today we were taught about inequality, measurement of inequality, revision of poverty, whatever we have discussed so far, all of this has been done. And today's class was a little more interesting as well. So the economy is actually going on a good pace. So this is lime water with honey, lukewarm water. I prefer having this. Right now, what I'm planning to do is I need to start with paper 2 of anthropology. But the thing is, tribal, I have absolutely no idea how I'm supposed to proceed with tribal. So first, I will finish off the tribal and then go to the Indian anthropology, Indian villages, caste studies, Varna system, all of this will be there in that, along with Indian thinkers. This comes under chapter unit 2, 3, 4, and 5 of paper 2 anthro. And tribal is unit 6, 7, 8, 9 of anthro. So first I'll finish the tribal, then go to Indian, then we'll cover socio-cultural. Socio-cultural, that is unit 6 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all of this to come under socio-cultural anthropology, which I'm okay-ish with. So this is the order that I'm going to proceed with. First, I'll finish paper 2 and then I'll go to paper 1 for the leftover chapters. I'll keep you updated. I'm very tired. Actually sleepy today because since morning constantly back to back I'm studying. I think afternoon for half an hour like that I have taken a break, and from 4:15 to 4:30 I have taken another break because I need to again sit for 3 hours. So it had been a pretty tough day, tiring day. My face says it all. Morning I was looking so energetic and fresh. Now I feel like as if I'm deflated. So yes, this is the plan for now. Let's see how the night goes because I have no other way. There's no other option. I'll keep you updated. Let's see how that goes. So what I have done is I have taken the entire tribal anthropology PDFs that we were taken. It was roughly around 150 pages, 120 to 150 pages. What I have done is I was going through the PDFs continuously. This is because I need to understand what exactly they are trying to say, right? Oh, there was a power cut. Never mind. So yes, first I went through the PDFs and then I have realized that, this is understandable. This is self explanatory because it's about the lifestyle, it's about the culture, it's about their marriage practices, how these people divorce each other, what about the live in relationships in tribals, why do they do it, why do they do not do it, why do they not marry and prefer to be in a live in relationship, and is it okay, do they follow the laws or do they follow their customs, if not how do we integrate them in the mainstream society, or why not to integrate them. So all of this is very much psychological as well as a bit subjective. So I was going through that and I felt that I can do it on my own. What I need is anthropological touch, for which I'm taking the help of classes. So that was the conclusion that I derived from the paper 2 analysis. Anyways, so I made this chapati for my dinner. Now, this vlog will look little haphazard for you, but bear with me. It's a very hectic week for me and my mind is really not working. But nevertheless, I had the option of, ordering butter naan, butter garlic naan, butter chicken, which I love. But if I do that, I'll straight away crash, and then tomorrow till 10, 11, 12, I'll be sleeping, which I can't afford to because people are already studying. People are studying like crazy maniacs. My friends who are abroad, these people are in the top universities and they are working like what, 14 hours, 16 hours, and bare minimum here I'm not even doing 10% of compare, like in comparison to what they are doing. So these people who, my friends who are in US, they'll cook on their own selves. I mean, they cook by themselves, they'll wash their clothes by themselves, and they'll do everything on their own. Here I don't want to order food like that, so I have decided that I'll stay to what I have and I'll prepare my own food. If you have seen, I'm becoming a pro at making chapati. First of all, it used to come like a dog biscuit without any shape, but now it is actually round, and I'm very proud of it. I'm actually proud of it. I'm becoming a pro at it. I love, what is this, getting that, what's the word? Becoming an expert at, yeah, mastery. I love mastery at something. I'm not a person who's interested in specialization. I'm a more generalist of a person, but I love when I take up a skill, I really like to put everything to the T. That's how I am. Hello. It's Saturday 1:30 p.m., which is 28th February. Today I do have a live class, but I'm going to skip it because today, tomorrow Sunday, day after tomorrow Monday, I really want to finish off my first revision of tribal anthropology. I'm not bad at it, but I'm also not great at it. So 3 days, which I do have 48 plus hours, and I want to finish this off. I have successfully finished archaeology. Ethnoarchaeology is what's pending. Other than that, I should be in a situation to catch up with my live lecture, which is happening on Monday again. The developmental economics chapters have been done and dusted, the inequality and poverty chapters. I did give a reading of the class PDFs beforehand, so I'm in a safe space to skip it. So I think I have to use my time well, because whatever I'm good at, I'm skipping. Whatever I'm not good at, I'm attending the lectures. So Monday onwards, I'll be catching up with the live classes. Tribal anthropology is a bit tricky because there are numerous amount of tribes, which I do not think I can go and do it in one round. It has to be like one tribe a day, one tribe, 3 tribes a week. That's how I'm planning to do it. So this is the update for now. I woke up a bit late today around 9:30 because I slept really late yesterday. I was actually studying the archaeology portions. I could not record and document all of that because when I study, I do not really want to break the flow. That's the main whole point of it. And let's see how that goes. I think I'm going to finish off this tribal anthro. If I don't, I'll be in problems because you know how UPSC examinations is. So I think I'm giving my best. Let's see how that happens. Not in a mood to have lunch right now because not hungry. Stay tuned. It's weekend, officially 6 p.m. and all my friends who are placed in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, Delhi, Mumbai, they'll be chilling. All the meetups and all of that will happen now. Here I am preparing for the effects of urbanization and modernization on the tribes of India. I'm actually liking it. Try to make notes, but looks like it's going to be a waste of time as there is a lot to study, and I think I need to understand what the tribes part is up to. A lot of psychological aspect is also involved in it. Anyways, it's going well. I'll keep you updated. Now I'm just making some coffee because it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a bit of late night as well. So as I'm studying from home, if you know, and I can't go to library, I have asked my friend to join the video call and we'll be studying on the Zoom calls. That will keep me updated. Sorry, what? That will keep me motivated. I'll keep you updated. Bye. The class which I thought I missed on the Saturday, the 4:30 p.m. class on Saturday of economy, the class which I thought I missed, thankfully the class got cancelled it seems. God is great. Now I don't have a backlog. I'm all set to the Monday. I can just go bindas. I can sit in the class as if nothing has happened. And I can just continue with my class. This is the perks of being that stupid who doesn't care, but everything happens according to that stupid. Sometimes I feel God is really great. Anyways, coming back to the vlog where I was studying. So today I shouldn't have taken that coffee that kept me really awake and that messed up my Sunday to a great extent. I thought I'm doing well when it comes to food, but this caffeine timing is actually mismatching with me. What happens with the UPSC aspirants and all the students is that they either tend to become dependent on caffeine or sugary drinks or junk food, or if you're from ORN or if you're from Karol Bagh, momos, chop, biryani, whatnot. What else? Yeah, these are the most of the things where people get hooked to. Anyways, I have made poha as my dinner, and today it's the weekend, so I have decided that I'll watch a movie. My goodness, I watched a Malayalam movie. I think that's Malayalam. It was scary. Hi, Shipu. Hi, Ka. Shipu. Hi. Hi. అప్పుడు గాలికి వేసిందా అప్పుడు నేను పిలిచాను మీరు రాలే అవునా మీరు అక్కడ ఫోటో తీస్తుంది ఫోటో తీసి పిలిచాడు అక్క అక్క అని. So as I have decided to watch a movie, I have suddenly had this craving that I want to eat some junk, and I purchased this Lays and this Sprite. It's a 10 rupees drink. It seems it said zero sugar, so I have purchased it. Trust me, it's tasted like shit. Never buy this. Sugary drinks are better than this. I'm not promoting, but this is absolutely bad. I just hated it. Maybe once in a while it's okay to have things like that, but I'll try to cut this completely off. I don't mind, but it tasted so bad. I'll tell you, you know how it tasted? It tasted like the egg yolk, the yellow one, which so I have finished the movie. It was very scary. It was about patriarchy, where a woman get married into a family only because the guy comes from a good family, rich family, and then this guy suddenly becomes deceased, and her entire life she'll spend only in serving him. She loves someone else. She'll marry someone else, and then her entire young years, the beauty, the age, energy, everything goes into serving a deceased person. And despite the fact that he is deceased even before, nobody reveals her that. You know Marriage. Yeah, scary. Anyways, next day I woke up, and lately I have also started praying to God because there are these tough days where I don't know how to process. You can tell a friend, but the friend will need not understand you. You can go talk to your sibling or your parents, but they need not understand you. Also, I think beyond a particular age, when you start entering your 20s or something like that, we need to be more spiritual because the world is crazy. The Gen Z is crazy. Whosoever belongs to this Gen Z, they're going crazy because of constant dopamine rush and the cheap thrills and whatnot. So ever since I started this meditation means I can't meditate. First of all, I am also getting used to it. What I'll do is I'll lit a deepam. It's called deepam in Telugu, and I'll sit there. I'll just stare at the deepam and I'll sit there. Thousand thoughts will come into my mind. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Maybe I don't know how to meditate, but the fact that I'm at least learning to sit on my own is a very big win for me. These small wins matter to me. I have never been this calm. I never believed in God until unless a dark phase happened to me. You know what? When life hits, you might not believe in God, but there will be a day where you'll get the hardest slap on your face and suddenly, boom, you'll start looking for God. I had that phase. We all will have soon. Anyways, I had this uttapam for my breakfast, and actually I was feeling extremely dehydrated. I don't know why, so I made some ors for me. And this is a drugstore packet. I don't use the fruity flavored ors or apple flavored ors that comes. I This is what the World Health Organization approved. I do not really know the controversy behind it, but all I know is I had to rehydrate immediately or else I'll faint. I felt so weak. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's the preparation, or I don't know. When I go to library, I do not really drink water because I don't like using the public toilets. You see the link. Slowly, one by one after the one, everything start getting into the negative loop, and one day the health will get affected. So anyways, rehydrate yourself. So yeah, this was the uttapam that I was talking about. Nothing great. Idli batter, dosa batter with some carrot on top of it. The next day, I woke up at 6:20 in the morning. It was so calm. You know what? When I wake up early, I tend to have more control over my day. So I made myself some coffee because why not? Without coffee, I'm not able to function lately, but I have to stop that, and I have to be more dependent on some lime water, honey, like I used to be before. So as soon as I woke up today at 6:20, by 6:30 itself I started freshing up, and 6:45 I finished shower, I got ready. Now you see this puffy face because still that sleep schedule is not up to the mark, right? So still I was feeling sleepy, drowsy, and you see that puffy face is because I did not recover from the sleep completely. Now there are some people, tucker they'll get up, and tucker they'll fresh up, tucker they'll go to the gym, they'll be on roads, and they'll be super energetic throughout the day. I'm not like that. I'm like a sloth. The morning should be very calm. I don't like anyone coming and saying hi to me. I don't like to say hi to anyone. I don't like to see my parents' face, or, my face also I don't really like to see. I don't even like to see Billy's face. It's just I want to be with myself. I would like to see some plants. I would like to see the sunlight. I just want to sit. Even if there is a spoon that someone drops accidentally, I'll get so irritated. I don't know why that happens, but it happens with most of us. It's just we don't understand what's happening around. Now you might be critical about me thinking, oh my god, she's exaggerating, but that's not the fact. I hate that absolute, I'm into that absolute silence period. So yes, I woke up, I had a very calm morning because I know the day is going to be extremely long. It's going to be 8 plus hours for sure. So how I function is, today if I function for 8 hours, tomorrow I want it to be 8 hours 1 minute. Day after tomorrow it could be 8 hours 1 minute, but it can't be 8 hours for me. So the benchmark, I'll keep updating it only because I don't want to fall behind it. And so many people say, right, our number of hours doesn't matter, number of hours doesn't matter. For me it matters because for so many years I did not study. When I study, I need to calculate my pace. I need to check the quality of the studying. I need to check the quantity of the studying as well. So if I'm studying 4 hours per day, then I'll not be able to finish the syllabus. If I'm studying 8 hours per day, probably I'll be finishing the syllabus. So number of hours for me right now matters because I'm out of this habit of studying. Discipline, commitment, willpower is there. We all want to do it, but are we doing it is the real question, right? So I want to do it, but whether I'm doing it or not, only the number of hours I'm putting inside my work will tell me. Anyways, I have made my coffee and have started revising. Revision is something that is very important for me because if I don't do it, I'll forget, and if I forget, I can't sit in the next class. When I don't attend the class, that's it. I'll go crazy, I'll fight with people, and I'll be very disappointed, frustrated in my own self. Now I don't know how many of you are going through the mood swings, but it's just maybe I'm too desperate, to get that one big win to cancel out all this losses for so many years now. Loss means it need not be big. It's just for years. I don't want to be in the private sector. I don't want to be in the IT sector. I don't want to work in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, Delhi. I don't want to go abroad right now. If at all I want to be there, I want to be in a non-technical zone close to people. I'm a person who loves this administration. This is the reason why I have picked up MBA after my BTech as well. So I'm a person who loves to go into the non-technical fields, and here I am. I'll give my best. Whatever happens will happen. Ever since I started pursuing my passion, which is preparing for the civil service examination and appearing for it, I'm actually feeling happy. Suddenly, my health habits are getting better, my food habits. I'm intentionally picking up good habits because I want to do this. When you have the desire, when you have the fire in you, it's all about how badly you want it. And you want something too badly, you'll go to any extent to protect other areas of your life. For example, I used to eat only junk when I was in BTech. But now I'm actually eating healthy. Even I don't know why.
This is what I need in life. Forget IAS, IPS, IIT, IIM. Let it go to hell. A nice cup of coffee in the morning to wake you up. This is life. Wow. If it has biryani, this is life. Life is beautiful. Okay, now let's get started with studying.
Don't get confused by how controversial I make about my own statements. Now, I might say biryani is everything, but I do eat it in limited quantities only. So, like I said, I'm just figuring out it's going to be haphazard. It's going to be a zigzag way. One time I'll say that, one time I'll say this. Bear with me. I am also in my 20s and I'm just figuring out my life. I don't know so many things. I don't know many, 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 very many things. I'm here just like any other bacha. I am also trying to figure out my life. So, bear with me, not love life. Bear with me. So many mistakes are about to come, but I have the guts to work on it. I'm going to correct it, and somehow, somewhere, I'll figure it out. Whatever happens, I'll keep fighting. Endings be damned. Let them go to hell. So, yes, I don't know how this vlog has turned up, but the fact that the week has been extremely confusing, pushing me to take all the tough decisions, like whether to shift to Delhi or not, whether to shift to Forum IS or not, whether to opt for test series or not, how well I'm doing in education, what are my academics, what is my plan B. So many questions, so many things at home. So, see, some things I can share, some things I can't share. Just like that, just like you, I am also figuring out my stuff. Some of us might have help, most of us might not have any help. But my only target is to document this stuff so that later one day when I turn back, I'll clap for myself, even when the world doesn't clap for me. So, yes, bear with me. Thank you for bearing for this haphazard, vlog. I'll be more structured. Pardon me for this week. I'll see you. I'll keep you updated. Stay tuned. Bye bye.